Hey everybody. All right, so GreenBean has given me a problem again. I didn't do a lot of coverage on my first time at the track, and I kind of wish I did, but I didn't. So it ran a best of 684 at a high 94, like almost a 95. I might have got a 95 miles per hour one in there. I can't remember, but I only did a few runs. It was kind of a trying out the new engine, but it ran good. But I just felt like there's more in it. And what I found out today, which I wasn't pulling the spark plugs there, I should have done what other people do. I should have went ahead and pulled the plugs, at least one plug after the run, shut it off. As soon as the run's over, shut it off, check the plug. I didn't do that. So what I'm finding right now is that it's running very rich. This is just a random plug. See that there? That's very rich. So, I kept jacking the timing up. I got the timing up to 41-ish, kind of like I did with the 355 I had in it. And it picked up some, but one of the last videos that I have of it, I hear where it's kind of breaking up a little bit. After it starts going, it would be, I don't know what RPM to say, but let's say six something, 6,500 or something like that. Let's just say somewhere around that neighborhood. I hear it breaking up in the video, then it clears up and it goes, and I think I might even hit the rev limiter before I shift again. So these little things is slowing it down. But I think I had the timing just a tad too high, so when I put it back together, I know about 38 may be the most I want to go with it. But also, I need to play with the jetting on the carburetor because I believe it's running way too rich. And there may be other aspects of it I have to consider also. This is a more erratic cam. I may have less vacuum. Maybe I have a little too high of a number of power valve. I don't know. We'll find out. These are things I will play with because I think there's more in this thing, more than a 684. So I'm thinking it should be in the 650 range. So we're gonna see if we can't fine tune this thing and figure that out. But we have something bigger going on. It did not sound like a knocking. It did not sound like a lifter tapping sound. It almost sounded like a shearing metal, not a grinding, but kind of a shearing sound. Like somewhere in here, metal is rubbing against metal. There's a little bit of metal in the bottom end, in the oil pan. When I drained the oil, I could see a little bit of oil in the oil. And there was some little pieces of metal in the bottom that came out when it was flowing, plus stuck to the plug. But there's no metal anywhere up top, so that's a good sign. That's something that has me not quite as concerned. I just need to figure out what it is. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. So I have everything. You see the header's undone, everything's undone. So my next thing is I got all my transmission stuff undone, the bolts, the converter. The only thing I have left to do is to take loose the motor mounts, and it should be coming out of here. So I got to go get everything ready. I got to get the lift up here, the hoist or whatever. I have to get that up here. I have to get I have a piece of plywood I put under so that the engine, the cherry picker will roll easily. And that's down there where I did it before. I like this area better. I don't like it. It's out in front where everyone can see my truck sitting here. I think they can come get all my good parts. But look at my exhaust. This is the muffler that's on it, just so y'all know. So this is my little Schoenfeld muffler that I have on this thing. Pretty cool piece, but it doesn't quiet it down very much at all, just so y'all know. Another thing I'm gonna do, I talked about it before, but I'm gonna try to clean up these wires. I got to figure out a better way. I want it when I pop the hood, it looks a little cleaner under here. You see all over here. I'm gonna try to handle all that. Maybe when it's down now, depending on what the situation is. If I find out it's something simple that's an easy fix, cool. I'll fix it and we'll be back running again. But I do have. I'll walk all around here. Here's my trailer I'm building. Yep, this is I'm kind of building. It's a camper frame that I've shortened by about 13 foot. It was a 32 or 34 or something like that foot camper. I shortened it by like 13 foot. This is, from this point back, is to carry my truck. And right here, I'm going to have it to where I can drive my motorcycle up on it. And I can have the motorcycles right there. Let me see. All right, there's my bike. Just so y'all see it. Anyway. Oh, zoom in. Get y'all dizzy. Oh, that's easy. Anyway, so it's going to make it where I can put my bike up on here. I'm going to add a little extra space here so I can put my foot down. But this is so when I go to car shows and stuff, or anything, any other reason I want to take both, I can put my bike up here, drive my truck up, be good to go. So, yeah, and it should be rated to handle that. It's going to be right there close to the weight rating of it, but that's what I'm doing. So, but it's all me, doing it all myself. Anyway, I come around here. What did I come around here for? This is where I worked on the truck not too awful long ago. It's here. So my engine hoist is here. I got plywood down that it's on. I don't know if you can really see it down here or not, but there's plywood there. I gotta bring it up there, put it up there. The engine hoist. What else? What else I got? I feel like it's something else I was gonna show y'all. I don't remember what it was. Oh, there's my ramp for my motorcycle up the side of the trailer. It's pretty cool. Anywho, whatever it was I was gonna show you, I don't remember. The engine, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Anyway, I gotta bring this stuff up here so I can get this engine out. And no, I'm not raking leaves. I'll bring my motor. You see my grass? I don't know if you saw my grass. Isn't it nice? That's my yard, nice and grown up. But so yeah, I gotta get this thing ready, get it pulled out. Maybe I'll add to this, showing y'all the engine coming out. But yeah, there's my fan, my electric fan. It does a pretty good job. I can't talk. Does a good job of cooling it. But I think when it gets hot, I'm thinking about switching to a clutch fan for this thing. Everyone says they work so much better than the electric fans, and it would be less draw on my system. So yeah. What was that? I was talking about cleaning this up. I was talking about, oh, I know what I was going to show y'all. That far. I remember what it was. Give me a second. While it was down. That's right. While the truck is down. If it's something a little bit more than what I can afford right now. Oh my God, look, it's getting rusty. There's my roll cage, my roll bar. Damn, it's getting rusty. How about I do something with that, huh? Yep. But that's my roll bar, and I hate that it's getting rusty out here. So I gotta do something with that pretty soon. So yeah, I gotta take everything out the inside of it, and all the carpet and all that stuff. And it's all going back in it though. I'm not gonna really change the interior. I might change the seats to something factory looking but lighter. I have a set of seats from a Del Sol. Del Sol? Yeah, Honda Del Sol. I'm thinking about possibly putting them in here if I can do the bracketry for it. That doesn't change the weight very much. I think that they're comfortable. They're more racy type seats, but they're a factory seat, and I have them, so that makes a little difference price wise. We'll see. Anyway, I'll keep y'all updated on that. Anyway, I'm gonna get busy on this because as we see, the sun's down behind the trees, so I'm gonna try to get this engine out real quick. So I will talk to y'all later. I'll update y'all in a little bit. Bye. All right, y'all. You see it's dark out here. You see I got this thing off so I ain't blinding you. Hey, by the way, this is that thing off. I think I got it from Temu. I think that's where I got it from. I think it worked great. I just got 2 more coming from TikTok. But yeah, they charge. You don't have batteries. You got to charge them, whatever. Anyway, they work great. All right, so I got the engine out. Let me flip this thing around. So like I said, it's dark out here, but I was racing against the clock. But the engine's here. up under I got a couple trash bags on it, tied down with a bungee cord. For some reason my cherry picker was acting a little funny. I couldn't get the engine all the way up. I had to do some stuff. I had to let air the tires, whatever. Just it was crazy just to get the engine out, and I did it without taking the hood off, which was kind of surprising. But yeah, so I did that. Anyway, so GreenBean engine is out, and next weekend I'll be back and I will get it up on an engine stand, and yeah, I'll get it on an engine stand and I will see what the problem is. For some reason I'm leaning towards the and I need to check it. I probably could have checked it here, but the thrust washer or whatever, I'm kind of thinking maybe the crank was going back and forth there, like something was going on with that. If so, I got to figure out how to deal with that. But you know, I don't know if just put another one in it, if I got to polish something, you know, send it out, get something machined. I don't know. I hope not. But if it's that, I just do know that some metal did come into the oil pan, so I'm eager to take the pan off, look inside the pan, take the pump out, clean it out, make sure it's not scarred up inside. And then the other option would be possibly something with the timing chain. You know, this is a roller cam. I have the Chloe's cover with the cam button in it, and I adjusted it as they said. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. So I got to take it apart and look at it, and I got to get ready, you know, get my stuff ready, eat something now, and get ready for my early journey to work tomorrow. I have to get up like 5 o'clock. So, you know, I would love to tear into this thing now, but I'm not going to start with that. At least I got it out. It's ready to be tore into, other than getting it on the engine stand. So, and I got my engine stand is occupied with the 355. It come out of GreenBean. I don't feel like taking the cherry picker down there to swap everything out and all that crap. So my neighbor, he's going to let me use his engine stand, and I can set this thing on there and diagnose it and see what's going on. So hopefully it's nothing detrimental. It was still running. It's still, when I use the ratchet and socket, it still spins over the same. There's no extra force needed to spin it over. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's throwing some mystery stuff at us. So anyway, once I figure out what it is, I'll let y'all know, and I'll holler at y'all next time. All right. Look, all right, later, y'all.